Good morning, happy Sunday. We're just live on the 7025 here on the Nova LFS HEV, one of the modern units. It's rare for me to get on one of these units because I don't see them too often. So on the 89 Weston road bus that you can find them. I had ridden a few of them in the summertime. Oh, it's really bumpy here. Sorry about that. On the 501 replacement bus, but I was just filming some of this earlier and thought I would just do a quick live and then go into the advanced settings before I started, so I'm able to film in the horizontal mode, so that's great, not just vertical. Anyway, enjoy this ride and thank you for watching. So far, I think I like this unit a little bit more than the new Flyer XDE40. It's a great model. I think it's actually a tiny bit quieter than the new Flyer, but it's great. It's very, very quiet in the bus, so I'm not feeling super chatty. If it was a little noisier, maybe. But Happy New Year's Eve, everybody. We're currently on Black Creek Drive, and where is this? Somewhere in York, I think. I know the 161 passes here. I don't know the name of the cross street. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Hopefully it's pretty clear for you guys. I'm utilizing some some data here. But thank you for watching. And we just spoke of the XDE40. There's one coming here on the 168 Semington. I believe that is, I think it is 7255. Yeah, that's the new Flyer. Straight ahead. And as we drive a little further south, we will be approaching the stockyards area. And this area has really transformed and come a long way since, well, the 1980s when I remember it. It used to be actually meat processing plants back in the 1980s. And maybe some of you watching were maybe in a different form at that time and not on Earth. How to put this way, you weren't born yet, basically. Yeah, so the area now is really great, a lot better. It's got used to have a Target store, which I really miss. There still are some anchor stores, like, you know, you have Winners, you have Marshalls, Dollarama, a nice health food store they have as well, and of course Nations is a really nice grocery store, a predominantly Asian grocery store, but they carry all kinds of different foods from all around the world. And That's great. And the area is not like awesome and everything, but it's come a long way since when it was, meat processing plants and slaughterhouses that unfortunately I didn't live too far from, so it's just not an area, we remember driving by Scarlet Road and you always had to keep the windows up because it was an unpleasant odor. And I was actually a vegetarian at the time, so there you go. It was, meat was just not something we ate at home at the time. The vegetarian days before all the veganism was popular and like nowadays and up until 10 years ago. But yeah, it's as you can see from the video, if you can see, hopefully it's clear enough and not buffering too much. Try and show you some of the footage here of the location. And of course a lot of townhouses and homes around here that were not here before. It was all very industrial, if that's the correct word of using it. Yeah, it was more industrial and manufacturing things. So I'm super happy it's come a long way from the 1980s. And thank you so much for hitting the like button. I see 3 of you have already. Thank you. And there's 8068 on the 512 St. Clair. I just saw an OG diesel bus, which is great. And as we travel slowly through this area here on this slightly bumpy bus, we will be approaching the junction area, and I'll let you guys know when we're kind of in the junction. I think we probably are on the border of it, but at least what I consider the junction, I'll let you know when we're getting close to it.
Next stop, Junction Road.
I kind of like how the bus almost sounds like it's turning off and shutting down. I remember when I first experienced that on the 52. It was pretty astounding to think that the bus could actually turn off while it was driving. And I believe we are now approaching the junction area. So we have Dundas Street West straight ahead, and we are currently on Keel. There is a bus ahead of us here. I don't know which one, but one of the buses along this street. says, I think it says 1923. It says Lakeview Lodge. This is the Mechanics Hall, 319 Keel Street. And it says 1923. So this building in front of it, that's 100 years old. Not bad. Sorry, I can't really respond to the chat messages at the moment. It's a little challenging to film and see all the chat. But hopefully I can see it later on the replay.
Hyde Park Station. The next station is Runnymede Station.